So let's start this chapter 13 by first reading verse 31 of the last chapter. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 31. But covet earnestly the best gifts. Now I read this as, why do you covet so earnestly the best gifts? With a question mark. And yet show I unto you a more excellent way. And what is this more excellent way? Love. Let's read this chapter 13 using the Passion Bible. So chapter 13, verse 1. If I were to speak with eloquence in earth's many languages and in the heavenly tongues of angels, so if I had the gift of tongues, yet I didn't express myself with love, my words would be reduced to a hollow sound of nothing more than a clanging cymbal. And if I were to have the gift of prophecy with a profound understanding of God's hidden secrets, and if I possessed unending supernatural knowledge, and if I had the greatest gift of faith that could move mountains, but have never learned to love, then I am nothing. And if I were to be so generous as to give away everything I own to feed the poor, and to offer my body to be burned as a martyr, without the pure motive of love, I would gain nothing of value. Love is large and incredibly patient. Love is gentle and consistently kind to all. It refuses to be jealous when blessings come to someone else. And love does not brag about one's achievements nor inflates its own importance. Now before we go any further, let's turn to 1 John chapter 4. Let's start with verse 7. Those who are loved by God, let his love continually pour from you to one another, because God is love. Underline that. Everyone who loves is fathered by God and experiences an intimate knowledge of him. The one who doesn't love has yet to know God, for again, God is love. And let's skip to verse 16. We have come into an intimate experience with God's love, and we trust in the love he has for us. God is love. Those who are living in love are living in God, and God lives through them. And let's go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Let's pick it up at verse 5. Love, or God, does not traffic in shame and disrespect, nor selfishly seeks its or his own honor. Love, or God, is not easily irritated or quick to take offense. Love, again God, joyfully celebrates honesty and finds no delight in what is wrong. God is a safe place of shelter, for he never stops believing the best for others. God never takes failure as defeat, for he never gives up. Love, or God, never stops loving. He extends beyond the gift of prophecy, which eventually fades away. He is more enduring than tongues, which will one day fall silent. Love, or God, remains long after words of knowledge are forgotten. Our present knowledge and our prophecies are but partial, so only temporary. But when love's or God's perfection arrives, the partial, the temporary, will fade away. When I was a child, I spoke about childish matters, the things of the world. For I saw things like a child and reasoned like a child. But the day came when I matured, and I set aside my childish ways. For now we see God as but a faint reflection of riddles and mysteries, as though reflected in a mirror. Now some translations, such as the King James, say as a dark glass. So think of a crudely made dark mirror where we can't possibly grasp the magnificence of God. But one day we will see him face to face. My understanding about God is incomplete now, but one day I will understand everything about him, just as everything about me has been fully understood by him. Until then, there are three things that remain: faith, hope, and love. Yet love surpasses them all. So above all else, let love, and not those spiritual gifts, be the beautiful prize for which ye run. Chapter 14.